Morning, everybody, once more. And I introduced myself before. As you know, I'm part of RYB 05 and currently doing leadership. And grateful to Kartik ji and Chavan ji that they have asked me to help them and assist them and support them in this mission. Grateful. Thank you, sir. Today, I am going to be talking on a very subtle topic, which is forgiveness, but it will be a very short session, keeping the scope of this, sessions that we have. It'll be a very short session, a very brief, objective session, but we'll still go through that. The agenda will be, I'll be just giving a couple of three or four slides, that's all. And then we will actually enter into the process of implementation in a very short way. The topic is going to be forgiveness. And forgiveness is actually a decision. It's a decision. People have to take a decision. Like each one of you have to take a decision that I decide and take a decision today to forgive unconditionally. Because only if you forgive unconditionally, can you love unconditionally, and you can also love yourself. So it all starts from loving yourself, loving your creator, and loving the whole world. Unless that love is there in you, you cannot progress ahead in life, and your relationships get affected. So forgiveness is the key. If there is forgiveness, there will be blockages coming into your life. So I will share my screen and just give you a brief. Okay, can you see my screen? Somebody just put up a thumbs up. Okay, fantastic, Sagarikaji. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. So when we talk of forgiveness, it is not, we are not doing a favor to anybody else, but we are doing a favor to ourselves. And that is what one needs to keep in mind before one takes a decision. When you take a decision to forgive, believe that it's a gift you give to yourself, not to anybody else. You're not doing anybody a favor by forgiving them, but you are giving it to yourself, and it is going to give you a lot of benefits as we go ahead. What is forgiveness? We just go through very simple, brief, understanding on this. What is forgiveness? Forgiveness is often defined as an individual, voluntary, internal process of letting go of feelings and thoughts of resentment, bitterness, anger, and the need for vengeance and retribution towards someone who we believe has wronged us, including ourselves. So including yourself, if you feel you have wronged something, done something wrong, created a wrong action, you need to first forgive yourself and then move ahead. So this is an individual voluntary decision. It's an internal process. So it's a voluntary decision. It's a decision which you need to take. So today, among all of you, among all of us rather, we need to take a very categoric, specific, personal decision. Am I willing to forgive? And then only you can go ahead. Else this session would be of absolutely no use to you. But you have to believe and understand that yes, it's a decision I have to take. If I take a decision, yes, then everything will start working in your favor. The creation, the creator, your God, everybody works in your favor. The whole world creation will work to your favor, and you will be able to do it. It may seem to be very difficult, impossible, but yes, it's possible if you take a decision today that you can actually forgive. And it is said, to err is human, but to forgive is divine. Yes, forgiveness is divine, because our creator does forgive all our wrongs. And if we were to be castigated and punished for each of the wrongs that we have done in our lives, imagine where each one of us would be. So forgiveness is divine. As we receive forgiveness from the creator, we forgive. Very brief. It's a huge topic. It can take about 2 hours, but I will just give you very brief. 10 reasons you should forgive those who have hurt you. This is for very elementary for people who do not have any knowledge about forgiveness. It sets you free. It helps you move forward with your life. It begins your healing process. in body, mind, and soul. Remember, it is a great tool of, inner and emotional healing, because otherwise it's known to have psychosomatic effects, and of course a lot of stress, tension, worries, fears coming in your life. It removes the anger and malice from your heart. That bitterness goes away. You become a more joyful, happier person. You are no longer giving someone else authority over your mind and heart. When you don't forgive and you are angry towards them, and you have a resentment, you are actually giving them authority over yourself. You will have a peace of mind, shanti milegi aapko, and you have the power to forgive. You become more powerful actually. Forgiveness is the best revenge. This is another wonderful thing, it's the best revenge. Actually, to quote the Bible, the Bible says that when you, actually forgive, bless, and pray and do good for somebody, you actually heap burning coals on their head. So it is a great, the best revenge. By actually forgiving, you really put the other person, and that person transformed also. And forgiveness is one of life's greatest teachers. We learn a lot. And forgiveness helps us to release the victim mentality. Then we don't feel victimized. If we are not forgiving, then we feel that, oh, sabne mera bura kiya, I'm the one who's, being victimized always. You develop a pessimist attitude, and that pessimistic attitude can go away once, you have started forgiving. These are the 9 profound benefits. These are profound benefits which you should really think very deeply into. I can share this slides with you on the group. I will do that so that you can reflect on it later. The 9 profound benefits of forgiveness, and these are just some of them. Reduction in negative effect and depressive symptoms. If you feel you are having a negativity in your mind, or depressive, fear, stress, anxiety symptoms, you need to forgive. Restoration of positive thinking. Like I said, again, if you are a pessimist, you can become a optimist immediately. I'm the most positive thinker because I believe forgiveness is fantastic, and that's why I become very, very positive. Restoration of relationships. Any and every relationship can be healed and reconciled, and it starts with forgiveness. Once you forgive, the relationship can be healed. Reduction in anxiety levels. Strengthen spirituality. We are all spiritual beings basically, beside being human beings or physical beings as such. So our spiritual enhancement takes place when we learn to forgive. You will go from the worldly realm to the spiritual realm, to a higher realm, and your thought process and your life will become totally different. You have raised self-esteem. You start thinking better about yourself. You don't castigate yourself, victimize yourself, or think that, I am a bad man or a bad woman, that people have been hurting me. You develop a greater sense of hope, greater capacity for conflict management, and greater ability to cope with stress and find relief. So these are some of the things that, benefits that you can get. I will stop sharing here. That's all I had to say about forgiveness. I want you to type in the chat box if you agree with me and you want to go through a process, a very short process in the next few minutes, that I decide to forgive unconditionally. Do you decide to forgive unconditionally? You can write agreed, yes, okay. Fantastic. The longer the statement you write, it is, yeah, better. Agree to forgive unconditionally. That's a very fantastic statement, because you're affirming, you're asserting, not only because I am saying it, but you are giving this thought to the creation that, yes, I unconditionally decide today to forgive. Fantastic, Dr. G. Lovely. Agree to forgive unconditionally. Unconditional. No conditions applied. No terms and conditions. I just forgive. I do it from my heart. And you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry I cannot forgive, I cannot forget, the hurt has been too big, the harm done to me has been too big. Don't worry. The whole of creation, सारी कायनात आपके पीछे लग जाएगी. The whole creation will be behind you to help you to forgive. You cannot do it on your own. I could not do it ever on my own. But when I took a decision and I gave myself up, surrendered, the whole of creation, the creator, the God, Bhagwan, Allah, everybody will just come and help you, and you will be able to become a lighter person. What we will do in the next few minutes is I will lead you to a process where you can just close your eyes and relax. And I will lead you through a guided process, very short process through, the various stages of life. And you can expand on it later on your own, and see where forgiveness is needed and where all it has to be offered to people. So you may close your eyes, remove your spectacles if you are wearing, close your eyes, just relax your mind, relax your whole body. Sit straight with your spine erect, head up, and just relax. Breathe very normally and freely. Concentrate on your breath. And as you have taken a decision to forgive unconditionally the whole creation, the creator, everyone is working for you. Everyone is actually helping you to forgive now. And this is a decision which will lead you to greater peace. And first we start by forgiving ourselves. We forgive ourselves for anything that we may have done which we feel has, harmed us, harmed our prospects in our relationships, or in our finances, or in our health. We take a very conscious decision to forgive ourselves first. Because unless we forgive ourselves and love ourselves unconditionally, we cannot extend it to anybody else. Because God lives in us, the Creator lives in us, we are part of the great creation. We are part of creation, we are part of the Creator, and we need to forgive ourselves unconditionally. We need to also forgive God, the Creator. For the times, we have blamed creation, we have blamed God, our Creator. Why have you done this to me? What did I do wrong that this harm came upon me, this calamity came upon me, this relationship got soured, my life is full of stress and fear, my life is a mess. God, I blamed you. I forgive you also for the times I have said negative things about the Creator, the universe, the creation. I forgive them. I forgive them. I forgive them, and I move ahead. We go to the time in a time machine, we sit in a time machine and we go back to the time when you were conceived in your mother's womb. You were conceived in your mother's womb. And we forgive our parents because we don't know what was their state of mind when we were conceived. Were they under any pressure? Was our conception planned, unplanned? Was it an accident? Was there a feeling of remorse? Was it out of real, pure marital love? Or was it just lust which resulted in my creation, my conception? All these things could negatively impact you in your life even now. We take a decision to unconditionally forgive our parents. That whatever may be their state of mind, we forgive them and we move ahead in our life. We wash away all that clean, absolutely clean, with our forgiveness and the effect of all that in our life. And we believe that this forgiveness is going to remove any negative effect that condition may have or may be having in our life. We go to the next stage of the time we were born. When we were just born, we came into this world. What was the reaction of people starting from our parents? Was it a male child was welcomed or a female child was not welcome? Were they expecting a female and they got a male? Was there a sense of rejection? Was there a sense of disappointment in their hearts and minds, though they may not have expressed it verbally or may have expressed it verbally too? कि ये क्या हो गया, हमने तो लड़का मांगा था, इतनी दुआएं की थी और ये लड़की कहाँ से आ गई, लड़की तो बोझ बनती है, ये लड़की तो एक लाइबिलिटी है, and all these kind of things people say. And the family members, maybe the parents, the in-laws have had made such statements. And the worst of statements you may have heard, in your life about what parents and in-laws and the family members can make about a male child and a female child. If any such statement was made by anybody, we forgive them unconditionally. We take a stand here. I forgive my parents, my grandparents on both the sides unconditionally. All my uncles, my aunts who may have said I made any negative statements which have impacted me. My tender mind, my tender subconscious mind has been affected. I forgive them unconditionally. Was I fair or was I dark? Did people comment on my complexion? Was I not perfect in my body? Did people comment on that? Was I challenged in any way and people did not accept me for that? What was their opinion? What was their statement? What was their emotions at that time? Any negative emotions against my color, against my physical condition? I forgive them. Unconditionally, I forgive them. I let go. I let go those hurts and I reprogram and rewire my subconscious mind, cleanse it completely, and I forgive unconditionally. As I grow up in my infancy, the period of my 0 to 4 years, again I am being with my parents and my other family members, maybe elder siblings. Were there comparisons as my faculties, as my limbs, as various things started developing in my life as I grew up? Was I being compared to other people? Was I being told that I am inferior or superior to somebody? Did that develop a complex in my subconscious mind, a inferior complex or a superiority complex? And is that impacting my life? I don't know. I don't even remember that. But I take a decision to forgive all those people who were near me at that time in my 0 to 4 years of infancy. My parents, my grandparents, my uncles, my aunties, my elder siblings, my cousins, my neighbors who came and visited us. Anything negative they may have done in my life, stated anything, I forgive them unconditionally and I move ahead, setting myself free from all those blockages and bondages. As I go to my early childhood between 5 and 12 years, and I start going to school, I forgive my teachers, my fellow students, my parents. Did anybody touch me in a bad way? Did anybody abuse me in any way, which I didn't even understand at that age? Was there any bad touch? Was I subjected to any abuse? sexual abuse, emotional abuse, bad touch? Was I compared again to other children in my progress in my studies or in my growth or in my looks or my monetary condition which my parents had gave me? I forgive them all. I forgive all of them who have done anything to me physically, mentally, emotionally. I just forgive them. I take a decision now and I forgive them and I release them and I set myself and I set them free also, that they may be blessed. For as they are set free from my unforgiveness, their lives may also be transformed and I may be set free and be blessed again. As I go on to my adolescence and my teenage, the period between 13 to 19 years where I was growing, I was not able to understand what are the changes in my body. And every time I felt that, whatever question I was asking, I was being either shooed away by my parents or my teachers. And probably the wrong information I received from my colleagues, my peers, my influencers. What was their attitude of teachers towards me or other family members towards me or even my siblings, my cousins? Was I abused? Was I again touched badly? This was a period when I was changing. I was getting aroused. I was growing up. I was growing up now. I was becoming more a man and a woman, and there were changes in my body. Was somebody taking advantage of that at that time, which I did not even understand? Was I getting influenced by the media, by the television, by the internet, where I laid hands on wrong things? I forgive them. I forgive all these exposures on all these people who may have influenced my life and tainted and marred my subconscious mind in any form. I just unconditionally forgive them, set them free, and set myself free and move ahead positively, knowing that I am set free and cleansed and I'm moving forward and removing all blockages and bondages and obstructions which are stopping me from attaining my goals or my dreams. I didn't even know what was obstructing me. I forgive them unconditionally. As I go on to the next stage of my early youth, between 20 to 25, where I have made conscious relationships with people of the opposite sex. I had a boyfriend, I had a girlfriend. I got married early, before 25. Was there any rejections by my spouse, by my boyfriend, by my girlfriend, by my parents, by my in-laws? What was the state of mind? Early marriage, just married. What was I feeling at that time? Was I being taken advantage of as a man or as a woman? What was the state? Was I weak in my mind that my wife or my husband was taking advantage of my being weak? Or my girlfriend or my boyfriend was taking advantage? Were my colleagues at that time, early joining, early start of professional life, was I being taken advantage of? Was my education, during the days of my education, were people making fun of me at any time? All the people who may have influenced my life in my early youth or the early marriage days, I forgive them unconditionally. Whatever they may have done, taken advantage of myself, I forgive them, I forgive them, I forgive them. I decide to forgive. I take a decision to forgive them. I move on to my next stage of life between 25 and 31, my professional life. my colleagues, my married life, my bosses, my business partners, my subordinates, my spouse, my in-laws, my children. Did anybody hurt me? Did anybody say negative things about me? Was I being differentiated in my office? Was my boss being partial? Were my superiors being partial towards others, ignoring me, though I was good? Were my colleagues pulling me down at my office space where I spent more than half the day? Were people taking advantage of me in any way? Did anybody hurt me, abuse me through their actions, violent? Did I get into an altercation and somebody hurt me? Did somebody come in the way of my relationships, which resulted in a wrong relationship for my spouse or myself? Did my children disrespect me at any times and I felt very bitter about it? Did my parents say abusive things about me? Was I made fun in my in-laws, my friend circle? I take a decision very consciously to forgive all of them. I decide today, help me God, help me Creator, help me whole universe, to forgive them unconditionally, unconditionally, unconditionally. Set me free, Lord. As I move ahead to my middle age, the age between 40 to 59, and as I'm growing, has my growth been stunted professionally? Was I not given the promotions? This was a time I was expecting to be a vice president, a director of a company, a CEO, a COO, a CIO, a CFO. But because of the politics, I even lost my job. I lost my position. I was backstabbed by people. Was my spouse infidel to me? Did she betray me? Did my children in these growing up years, when they became teenagers and young youth, did they blame me for my upbringing of them, for the things that I could provide or not provide? Did they belittle me? And I felt so bad about it. My spouse cheating on me, my in-laws, my parents, my colleagues, my bosses, my business partners cheating me. Whatever may have happened in these days when I was really trying to become stable and secure, did somebody cheat me of my money? Did I invest wrongly in some place? Did I take some wrong decisions during that stage when I was going to be stable and secure? I forgive each one of them, and I forgive myself. I forgive my children, my spouse, my parents, my in-laws, my colleagues, my bosses, my business partners, my vendors who may not have paid me money. I forgive them unconditionally. Each and every person, I forgive unconditionally, unconditionally, unconditionally. I forgive them. And I set myself and I set them free. And for those of you who may be 60 plus as a senior adult, probably retired from active work, probably not had that security, where people start taking advantage of you, taking you for granted, that you are over the hill now, that the children blaming me, are you have not left us enough, you squandered your money, or you wasted your money, you didn't do the right investments and save for us, you only lived for yourself. And today we don't have any legacy from you, no inheritance from you, and your children have started neglecting you. Your spouse has started neglecting you probably. There's a time when you most need companionship. You have been neglected. You've been ignored. Your friends have started ignoring you at times. You're a man who's probably not so successful in your finances, or a woman who's not so successful, who's been timid, who's been weak, who's been taken advantage of. And even now, your spouse, your husband, or your children are still blaming you for all that you're doing. Even though you have given all your heart and mind and soul to the family, still you are being ticked off at smallest of things. I forgive. I forgive. I forgive unconditionally, and I offer my love to them and set them free. And I set myself free, and I move ahead. And I move ahead knowing that all my dreams and all my goals are going to be fulfilled as this cleansing happens and these blockages and bondages and obstructions are removed emotionally, and my subconscious mind is reprogrammed. My brain is rewired now, and leading to this process, I am going to be set free. I am going to be set free. I am 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 a free person. I am a free soul. I am a free soul. My heart is so light now. My mind is so light now. I'm emotionally so light now. I'm able to fly like a bird in the sky. All my baggage, all my weight is off my heart and off my mind. I am totally free, totally free. I can sense the flight that I can take now, powerfully like an eagle. My wings are strengthened. My youth is renewed. I'm rejuvenated now, and I fly up into the sky. Thank you, creation. Thank you, my God. And as we come back, let us rub our hands. Rub our hands. Put them on your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes and come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Thank you. God bless you. Over to you, Karthik ji.
Okay, how was the session?